Okay, Schwan back at it here again. Just wanted to make another video about a rather important tab that I wanted to point out here in CSMM and show you guys if you guys didn't already know about it. Very basic stuff here, but some people are just a little bit unsure on how to find things in CSMM. There's an awful lot of videos, an awful lot of information here in CSMM. So if you go here to your leadership reports, okay, little drop down will come out and you go down to your retention. I know this is a funny place to put training and flag status, but I guess flags would definitely be applicable to retention, and that's why they got it there. Like I said, CSMM has a lot of information. Some of the stuff is lost in the source, but nonetheless you can find it if you go digging, and all the information out there you can use. But anyway, you can click on the unit and training and flag status right there, and what's going to come up is a lot of good solid information that units and down traces really need to be tracking. If you look over here, one of the big things I'd like to point out, we went over flags in the last video. This is another place where you can find all of your flags right here on this unit suspension of favorable action. That's another single click place that you can find a listing of all your flags. Now, what I find even more important are these three categories here. First off, I'd like to explain some of the this category, this unit potential flag mismatch category. What this category is, it means that a soldier has passed height and weight, or they have passed their APFT, but they are still flagged. Obviously, we want soldiers unflagged as quickly as possible once they are passing height and weight or passing their APFT. We want to make sure that they're getting unflagged. If you have soldiers in there, guess what? That's the situation. Next one that I'll go over is the unit exceeds height and weight, no SFPA flag. What this means, pretty self-explanatory, meaning that they're over their height and weight, but they're not flagged. Just like with the soldiers that are in the potential mismatch, if a soldier's not on the right course, they need to be flagged in the system and flagged accordingly. The next one is very similar. The unit Army physical fitness test failed, no flag. Same thing. They failed the APFT, but yet they are not flagged in RLAS. I understand that there's a couple of day delay between DTMS and RLAS, but this is where you can find out that type of information very quickly and make sure that everybody that took that APFT test in May is now flagged in June. Or, oops, I might have missed a flag on one or two of the people that failed an APFT test. So that's that information there. Also, a couple of things that you can look at that's important on this report. You want to find out whose APFTs are blank or failed in the last 12 months. It's right there for you. It's really simple. You want to find out within the last 6 months. You're putting in a promotion packet, your APFT packet should have a test within 6 months. It's not regulatory required, but it's good practice. Okay, so make sure that the person's name is on this list here, that they've taken an APFT within the last 6 months. Here's your pass within the last 12, and here is your blank and fails right here. So you want a listing of everybody that's blank, or they're failing their APFT, or their APFT is out of date. It's right there for you. Okay, so again, a lot of information, just to show you, just to review again and recap, a lot of good information, a lot of self-explanatory information on this one. But this is where it's located right here, this unit training and flag status. You should be monitoring this very closely, and it should be very second nature for you to get there. All right, either which way, hope you learned a little something. S1 out.